Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think a pertinent question is why aren't Russian generals dying anymore? Why isn't Ukraine destroying more Russian generals anymore? Well, I don't know the answer unless they lied a lot and somehow something was just switched. Because I don't think that the Russians ran out of generals to come at the front, or I don't know, somehow the Ukrainians are incapable of, I was about to poke my eye, incapable of destroying them, killing them. Now, I don't know if you've been from the very beginning with this war in Ukraine. I have been, and I read the news each and every day. And I read the news, the Russian news, the Ukrainian news, the Jewish news, the Arab news, the American, the free world, free press. And I think from March until about, I think it was maybe July, June, August, they killed about, I don't know, 10 generals, or there were about confirmed 10 generals killed, about 20 unconfirmed. They were like killing every week, were killing a Russian general. If you remember, it was a little bit of a scandal when the Ukrainians says, we killed this, we killed that, and we killed it with the help of the American friends who actually tell us where to hit and so on and so forth. And the American says, yeah, we did this. And then the White House says, what are you talking about? I don't want to hear that again. I think it was about in April or May. I think May. And in May, it was kind of like quiet. Here and there sometime, a general here, a general there. But I haven't found anything saying that, another general was killed. It was another guy that was injured, but he was not a general. He was a former, I can remember something in the Duma, an ex something. But I looked over, some records, and I found here, not music records, and I found this little article. And this article, if you look at its date, is kind of August 7, 2022. This, I think, was one of the last, or if not the last article where they said I don't know how many generals they killed. But this was not something that occurred then, I think. It was just a general article about generals being killed. So this article came from the New Voice of Ukraine, and it says 10 Russian generals killed in Ukraine, UK intelligence says. Well, UK intelligence told us about Saddam's weapons of mass destruction and all that. So again, and it says, the Kremlin has also fired several others of its top military brass for insufficient invasion progress, presumably further depleting their general staff. Now it says here that someone was blah blah blah, and we find here that, where is it? Nothing. General Colonel Alexander Choiko was dismissed as commander of the Eastern Military District. It doesn't say anything about killing anybody here, and here's just the comments, so there's nothing there. There's the title, 10 Russian generals killed in Ukraine, UK intelligence says. This was one of the, the last articles that I found regarding the Russian generals being even a peak. So why is that? I mean, I don't know. As I said, there could be 3 options or more, but I would get with 3. First, the Russians are not sending any more generals somewhere where they could be hit by Ukrainian/NATO artillery. That's one, which, okay, it's possible. Second one, I don't know, maybe the Ukrainians don't want to hit them anymore. They say, well, when we don't have the orders, we don't have the approval to hit them anymore. That could be another one, very plausible. And the third one, it was a lie. I mean, I understand that sometimes you hit here and there and blah blah blah, but it was article after article almost every day. They gave us, it was another article, I can't remember when it was, like maybe June, and they were claiming they killed, I don't know, I mean, like 150 colonels, and they gave a list of how many officers, high-ranking officers, they blew up. Nothing since then. I mean, maybe you check and maybe you find, but I don't find anything. And on the same media outlets that I used to find. So I think that's strange. It's like, and I'm not, it's just strange. The same with, for instance, do you remember that it was a certain year after which the United States did not travel to the moon anymore? To the moon, yeah, the moon. Remember they started, what, in 68 or something, right? 68, right? They went the moon, and they went, what, 11 times or something, or 7 times, or 11 times, or something like that. And then all of a sudden, nothing. Zero. I think from the 70s, they haven't been gone to the moon. Nobody, nothing. There's just lost interest. 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, like 40 years at least. Nothing. Isn't that strange? I don't know. I'm just asking. How come they lost interest? And now the Chinese said, "Yeah, we're gonna go to the moon." And all of a sudden the Americans, "Oh no, we're coming too. We're coming too." What? What happens now? And there's many examples like this. And I have another case where again they told us every day about this, about that, and all of a sudden, quiet, nothing. I mean, I watched a documentary a few hours ago about Himmler, right? Himmler, the SS chief, the German, the Nazi, and they were looking for his grave. And I don't know if you remember, he was captured, I think in 1945. Well, he was trying to weasel himself, blah, blah, blah. They were looking for him. They captured him, and he was pretending he's someone else. And then, according to some historians, when he just couldn't take it anymore during the interrogations with the British army, I think he stood up and he just said, "Ich bin Heinrich Himmler. I'm Heinrich Himmler," and he broke the little whatever poison he's got over there, and he died right there. And there's pictures with him dead on the floor and so on. And they were trying to find this guy's grave, and he was exhumed at one point, supposedly. And anyway, it's unknown where it is. And where the documentary said, or this video said, claimed that the Brits know where it's at, but the records are sealed. The whatever documentation is sealed. For 1945 until now, what is this? 70 some years, almost 80 years sealed. For what reason? I understand that you don't want people to go over there and, I don't know, do something about it. This is the location or something. But still, sealed. The same with JFK assassination. We got it. It's Oswald. And they still have documents that are sealed. Why? Why? If we already know who did it, why do you have still records that are sealed and not? The same here. Nothing about the generals somehow. Now these guys are gonna listen to me and they're gonna kill one. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm just saying, it's just strange. They either didn't shoot anybody, or they shoot one or something, and then they made up certain things. Or, as I said, they received an order from the guys who were providing them with the coordinates and information, which they said they did, and said, okay, cut the crap. But I don't think that's what it was. Because Russia said many things to the Americans and everybody else, red lines, and they didn't care. NATO didn't care. So they couldn't be. There couldn't be that all of a sudden the Americans said, well, maybe we went too far. I don't think so. They're going to send tanks. I mean, how far? And the next is going to be airplanes, right? Not F-16 yet by the Americans, but others. And it counts too. So, and I don't think so. So what could it be? Maybe you let me know. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.